Alright, so we're having some problems with the Trans Am window. So when I first put this window in here, dummy me, this roller was popped out of the old one. I think I already threw it away, so. But I popped it back on. I thought that would be okay. So for any of y'all wondering that, if these ever pop off of this, they're done on any of them. There's one up here in the front. There's one here. There's two that go across the rail, there and there. And then there's one back down here. And that one stayed on there. But me and Austin went to that I-64 race, and this one popped back off. It popped back off almost instantly, but I was still using the window because on these cars, there's two tracks. These run in the tracks that go up and down the window. And those down there go on the tracks that go vertical in the door. And these go on the horizontal. No, I'm getting mixed up. Those go on the horizontal, the ones that are in the door, and these go on the vertical ones that are in the door that go up and down. But that one popped out. And using the window with that one popped out, eventually made every single one of them pop out. That one popped out, and that was brand new. Both of those popped out. The only one that stayed in was that one. So if those pop out on you, get them replaced as soon as possible, or it's going to wind up costing you more money. I had to buy that whole new piece because I didn't want to fight with grinding and drilling those out and then bolting them back in. It's just a pain in the butt. Riveting them in back in, whatever. So I had to buy that whole new piece. I had to buy that new roller and buy that new roller. And that all happened to us. We fought this window at that I-64 race me and Austin went to. And I was giving him a hard time for falling asleep at the tree and losing his race. And I guess karma caught up to me on my race because I let off the gas and let the guy pass me right at the end because I couldn't see him in my blind spot. So we both made mistakes, stupid mistakes that caused us to lose when we should have won. If you saw those videos of us racing the last time at I-64, and then we fought this window too, which was a pain in the butt. But I'm going to fix it right this time. So I'm waiting on some parts to come in. This part already came in. Got it bolted up. It's good to go. Now I'm waiting on that part to come in so I can put it in. But something that I figured out that I think is going to make the window easier to put in. I went ahead and took the old one out. As you can see, we was looking at that one a while ago. This is the new one. So I put it in through this big hole. And when I put it in, I unbolted the rail off the window. And I went ahead and put the rail on it. You can see right there. See, that's the rail that bolts to the window. There's one bolt hole back here that bolts to the window right there. And then there's another one up front, which I don't think we're going to be able to see through there, that bolts to the window. But yeah, I put all that in together. I put the bar on the rollers, put this bar that bolts to the window on the rollers. I rolled it down to where all that was straight so it'd make it easier to put in, and I just put it all in. Now it bolts to the window with these 4 bolts. And then I just bolted it in. And then there's a rail back here. Right here, yeah. That bolts here and there. That was the only roller that stayed in my assembly, as y'all saw before in the video. But yeah, there's that roller. You can see my finger. There's that roller. So I put all that in together. And then I bolted this roller in. And then I just moved this around until my bolt holes lined up, and I bolted it up. And then you got these stops and these vertical rails that go right here, which I've already took out. The stops. There's one of them right there. Those keep the window from rolling up too far. And then I took the little chrome piece off that, whatever they call it. And then what I'm going to try to do this time is I'm going to try to put the rollers on the front and the back, which I already got the back one on. I'm waiting for the front one to come in the mail. And I'm going to stick the window down in there. And then I'm going to line the holes up in that rail piece. I'm going to line the holes up in that piece with the window, because the window bolts to that. Why you can't see that? Yeah, see, there's that bolt hole. And then there's one up here you can't see. That's right there. But I'm gonna roll this down about halfway. Yeah, about right there. And I'm gonna drop the window in, lining the rollers up on the vertical ones, and I'm going to slide those all the way down, and then I'm going to bolt that rail to the window, and then I'll roll the window all the way down and put this trim piece back on. And you got to take these stops out too, and I took it out the same way, and it just seemed like that was way easier than trying to put that big mechanism in and then trying to get the rollers to line up with the rail on the window. So I just took the rail off the window, put it on the big mechanism there, and then I'm going to try to drop the window in and then bolt the window to the rail. I think that's going to be way easier. But that's how I'm going to do that. And yeah, there's plenty of room to put the nuts and bolts in. Just have to have someone drop the window in, and then I'll line the holes up and put the bolts in. Easy peasy. Yeah, see, there's the other bolt hole. There's that bolt hole. I can get to it there. Right through that hole, my hand can fit in there good back here. And then here's the other bolt hole. And again, I can get my hand in there good. I have to go from the bottom, see? Yeah. I think that's going to be a way easier way to do it.